girls. So I'm just driving down the road, listening to the radio, thinking about things. And I started thinking about how when you were kids, you probably figured that we had it all figured out. And guess what? We don't. We never did. And we still don't have it all figured out. The only difference is, as kids, we let you believe we had it all figured out. Why? Because then you didn't have to worry. You didn't have to worry about how the bills were going to get paid, how food was going to be put on the table, how anything was going to get done. Because that's what the grown-ups handled. We just took care of it all. Now you're a grown-up and you have to figure out how the bills are going to get paid, how food's going to be put on the table, how this person's needs are going to be met, how that person's needs are going to be met, how you're going to handle work conflicts, how your kids' clothes are going to get purchased, when the laundry's going to get taken care of, when you're going to get the house clean, all those kinds of things. And I don't know about you, but it always seems like driving down the road, listening to the radio, sometimes at full blast, is the perfect time to do that. But here's the thing, somehow, and I don't know how, but it always works, one way or the other, you figure it out. You know, the pieces come together, and that's what I want you girls to remember. When times get tough, I always say let go and let God. Meaning, sometimes it's best not to stress over the little things. Figure out what's most important. What do you have to worry about? You got to make sure the rent gets paid. You got to make sure you keep the lights on. You got to make sure that there's food on the table. Maybe you don't need to worry about, you know, making those phone calls, answering certain texts. Maybe you don't need to go to Target and purchase the extra candles. Maybe you don't need to worry about going out to see someone.
Take the exit onto Route 141 towards Arnold.
Or making sure that you participate with the class moms for something, or whatever it may be. Social engagements aren't necessarily that important, but taking care of yourself is. Self-help and self-care is more important. You got to take care of you, because at the end of the day, nobody else on this planet's going to take care of you but you. That's what you got to remember. So, what's important? Let go, let God. Let go of the little things. They'll still be there in the morning, I promise. They'll be there next week. Again, I promise.
Use the right lane to take the exit onto Route 141 towards Arnold.
They're not going anywhere at all. And if you need to, get in the car and take a drive. It's amazing how well a car drive will clear your head.
Take the exit, then take the first right onto State Route 141 South.
I'll be back soon for another talk. Till then.
At the traffic lights, use the